If your children killed or maimed in war, you'll be in anguish. Others' children are dying in your war. Stop it now.
Владимир Путин, обращаются к вам дети Украины. Отзовите свои войска.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 3 of 4.
Etc.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule.
So now, there's another thing I want to tell you. In that case, if you have to go to hell, I don't know when you can come out. This time it takes longer time for all the judgments to be regulated. So in case you go to hell, you must remember well that you will not die in hell or anywhere. Your soul is eternal. And God, of course, eternally loves you. Even if you have to go through a cleansing period here on earth or in hell, remember your soul will never die. Just remember that. And pray with whatever might you have.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan, let's prove that we have compassion.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English and Czech, with subtitles in Arabic, Alexese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian, or Uranian.
Pokud vás český kamarád pozve na procházku do parku za krásného dne, můžete odpovědět slovem pojďme, což v češtině, úředním jazyce České republiky, znamená let's go. Jmenuji se Josef. Starostlivý český lid je s vámi solidární ve vašem úsilí o prosazování práv zvířecích lidí. Kéž je každé živé bytosti v živočišné říši dopřáno pokojné bytí. Česká republika, známá také jako Česko, je mírumilovná země ve střední Evropě, která v minulosti sloužila jako most mezi východem a západem. Sousedí s Německem, Polskem, Slovenskem a Rakouskem a skládá se ze 3 regionů: Čechy na západě, Morava na východě a Slezsko na severovýchodě. Největší město a hlavní město Česka, Praha, leží v Čechách. Je to jedno z nejnavštěvovanějších evropských měst s bohatou historií, starou více než 1000 let. Česká architektura je jedinečná tím, že kombinuje klasické, barokní a gotické prvky se zdobnými kolonádami. 2 příklady jsou katedrála svatého Víta a bazilika svatého Jiří, které se nacházejí v areálu Pražského hradu. Druhé a třetí největší město, Brno a Ostrava, se nacházejí na Moravě, respektive ve Slezsku. Mimo městské oblasti se krajina vyznačuje zelenými kopci a nízkými horami, kde se nacházejí lesy a majestátní hrady. Byly zde zřízeny 4 národní parky, které jsou natolik výjimečné, že posloužily jako filmové lokace. Zejména Národní park Podyjí nabízí trasy pro horská kola a pěší turistiku. Ať už jste milovníky kultury nebo krás přírody, Česká republika vás jistě uspokojí. Bylo mi potěšením navštívit s vámi, tolerantní diváci, mimořádnou Českou republiku. Přeji vám pevné zdraví, abyste i nadále pozitivně ovlivňovali svět.
No need war to kill humans. It's more effective just to be no vegan.
911, what's your emergency?
Change to vegan is how to survive. Wise.
Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka, již po desetiletí osvěcuje náš svět svým božským učením. Předává meditační metodu Kuan-Yin těm, kteří v sobě chtějí okamžitě objevit božskou podstatu, aby dosáhli věčného osvobození z koloběhu převtělování během jednoho života. Metodu Kuan-Yin praktikovali všichni osvícení mistři, jako například světem ctěný Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, ctihodný syn boží Ježíš Kristus, vegetarián, ctihodný mistr a filozof Konfucius, vegetarián, ctihodný pán Krishna, vegetarián, ctihodný mistr a filozof Lao Tzu, vegan, ctihodný pán Mahavíra, vegan, milovaný prorok Mohamed, vegetarián, mír s ním, Šrý Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarián a mnoho dalších. Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka, zdůrazňuje, že pokud budeme vždy pamatovat na Boha, poskytovat nezištou službu druhým a dodržovat zákony vesmíru, dosáhneme svého nejvyššího lidského potenciálu a skutečně pochopíme svůj účel na zemi. Jako mimořádný živý příklad soucitu, ona s láskou a pravidelně posílá materiální a finanční pomoc uprchlíkům, bezdomovcům, obětem přírodních katastrof a dalším potřebným. Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka. S úctou děkuji všem výjimečným jednotlivcům, organizacím, vedoucím představitelům a vládám za veškerou upřímnou, láskyplnou a nepřetržitou podporu. Kéž vám nebesa navždy žehnají. My, členové Mezinárodního sdružení Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, jsme také upřímně vděční za vaši laskavost a přejeme vám vše nejlepší. Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka, se dostává lásky a uznání od různých organizací, médií, vlád, jednotlivců a mnoha ocenění, jako je Gusiho cena míru z roku 2006, která je považována za Nobelovu cenu míru Východu, cena za světové duchovní vedení z roku 1994, cena Mahaver z roku 2008, 22. únor a 25. říjen jsou oba vyhlášeny jako Den nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, čestná občanka Spojených států a další. A v průběhu let byla poctěna mnoha dalšími cenami a uznáními za své vynikající filantropické a humanitární činy. A tak dále. Omlouváme se, že pro nedostatek prostoru a času nemůžeme ukázat mnoho dalších ocenění a vyznamenání. Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka. S úctou děkuji všem výjimečným jednotlivcům, organizacím, vedoucím představitelům a vládám za veškerou upřímnou, láskyplnou a nepřetržitou podporu. Kéž vám nebesa navždy žehnají. My, členové Mezinárodního sdružení Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, jsme také upřímně vděční za vaši laskavost a přejeme vám vše nejlepší. Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka, která je skutečným hlasem za naše krásné zvířecí přátele, propaguje míromilovnou a láskyplnou rostlinnou stravu a s probuzením lidstva k posvátnosti veškerého života si představuje klidný a nádherný svět plný veganství, v němž budou zvířecí lidé a lidé žít v respektující harmonii. Její iniciativy zahrnovaly distribuci letáků Alternativní způsob života, mezinárodní veganské restaurace Loving Hut, veganské potravinářské společnosti, veganské kožešinové výrobky, Supreme Master Television, stejně jako psaní a promluvy k vlivným vládním a mediálním představitelům, účast na televizních konferencích o klimatických změnách a další. Ať už si to uvědomujeme nebo ne, její úsilí mělo obrovský vliv na celosvětové povědomí o životním stylu, přátelském ke zvířecím lidem a o tom, jak tato laskavá cesta může přinést trvalý mír mezi národy a zároveň zachránit naší planetu před klimatickými změnami a katastrofami. Nejvyšší mistryně Šinghaj, veganka, cestovala po celém světě a pořádala přednášky pro veřejnost a své žáky na různá duchovní témata. Dnes máme to požehnání představit pronikavé poselství s názvem Z čeho je vytvořen tento svět, druhá část ze dvou, v pořadu Mezi mistryní a žáky, v angličtině z 20. září 2023.
Warning: sensitive images.
Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine now. Russia, just go home.
I'm still thinking of maybe a better way to help you bring peace in this world, but you must be vegan. You must be compassionate. You must be merciful to others as much as you want compassion and mercy for yourself, your family, your friends, your neighbors, or your loved ones and your acquaintances. You see, there are two ways, my way and your way. It's not a one-way street, that's what it means. We have to work together. Whoever works with me in your heart in any way, I will be able to help you. Whoever not, I will be, helpless, sorrowfully helpless to watch on. And my heart will be aching for you and praying for you, knowing that the way you choose, your choice, is very, very destructive for you. But then I would just have to wait until you wake up. Or maybe one day, after many, many other lifetimes, you somehow wake up and meet an enlightened master, and then that holy saint will help you. That will be a long, 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 long time. I just really hope that more and more people will turn vegan through the way we show you on Supreme Master Television, through my heartfelt talk. My heartfelt talk will influence you and help you somehow. That's all I can hope for and pray for right now. But if you continue to want this world to be a killing field for humans, for animal people, by different means, war, disasters, pandemic, mysterious diseases, viruses, bacteria, then it shall be the way you want. All this repeated, relentless brutal disasters, sicknesses, and pandemics going on in this world are because that's the way you want it. You created it by your thoughts, by your actions, by your way of life, unmerciful way of life, consciously or unconsciously. It will breed all kinds of trouble, suffering, and sorrow, the way you are witnessing it right now in our world.
10 countries and territories were hit by severe flooding, and this all happened in a matter of 12 days. September started with a typhoon that devastated Hong Kong. Elsewhere in Libya, catastrophic flooding has killed thousands and left many thousand missing. Then there was Storm Daniel, which lashed vast areas of the Mediterranean region. It was the result of a very strong low-pressure phenomenon which converted it into a much more powerful storm. The storm brought heavy rain and flooding across the region. Scientists warn that these types of extreme weather events affecting countries all over the world may become increasingly common as the climate crisis accelerates. The huge toll of the floods also highlights the urgent need for governments to prepare for this new reality.
It's so simple just to put down that piece of animal people meat and take on the vegan protein. All the vegetables and fruit have all the protein you need, more than the piece of bleeding, rotten flesh that you are stuffing in your mouth every day. But may God bless you to be more enlightened, to be more uplifted so that you can really see it. Listening to my words is one thing. Practicing it is another thing. Even some of my so-called disciples were very careless about this because they did not see the consequences right away. Only during the pandemic, then maybe they got it better. They understood more profoundly that being compassionate and merciful by choosing the vegan lifestyle is really beneficial to everyone, and most of all, themselves and their family members. But no matter what I say, to many of the humans, it's still like water that is being poured on the dark people. It will not affect them. Okay, right. So, continue to suffer then. Continue to have pain, sorrow, and sickness the way you want it. I can only pray for you that you be awakened soon. I can only pray for you that God would be ever merciful and uplift you in some way. But you see, this is a physical world. So you need to cooperate in a physical way Because in the physical world there is a different law than in heavens. In heavens, beings are not punished. Beings will never do anything against the law. There's no law in heavens. You will just do it right and correctly. But in this physical world, there are many temptations, many means to entrap the beings here to do wrong. Many situations will be created for you to commit sins. Thus, you will be punished and will be recycled again, and again. And every time you return to earth as a human being or in a physical body of animal person, for example, before that you will promise that you will do good, you will understand and you do all good things to be a noble being. But then you will be enticed, you will be trapped, you will be tricked into some situation so that you will do wrong again. You will not remember anything from before of your former life. Very difficult for any human being to remember their former lives, thus you do wrong again. And if you are an animal person, you will remember more. And that's why most animal people don't do wrong. But then humans will kill them. Or even the demons sometimes will possess the animals to kill others, or to kill humans, or to injure humans. Sometimes even the very loving, gentle dogs are possessed to hurt human beings, or even their owners, due to the possession at that moment by some demons, some zealous demons or some devils, or some enemies of that human, the souls, the ghosts of the dead enemies of that human are still wandering on the planet and are still bent on taking revenge on his so-called former enemy.
Labrador retrievers are known to be docile, easygoing dogs, and they're usually wonderful around children, which is why this next story is so surprising.
A lab, perhaps the most popular family dog in America, beloved for their gentleness and love for children. Connor says he was in the front room with several other kids and Duke, the black lab, when for no reason he says the dog started biting him. His sister says she saw the whole thing.
We've been there for 2 months, and the dog knows us very well. And then the dog just acts like he doesn't know him and then just attacked him.
And that's how we have so much trouble. That's how sometimes we even hear that some dogs attack humans. But that's not the dog's fault. No, not at all. The dog people who are incarnated on this planet know very well, all the time, every second of their lives, that they must be gentle and protective of humans. Only maybe in those cases when the ghosts of the so-called enemies or the zealous, powerful demons overwhelm them and they're weak, they could not fight against it. Their soul has been pushed out for that temporary moment. Then the demons or the ghosts take over. And that's why that so-called dog attacked that human. But it wasn't that dog who attacked the human. It was the demons, the ghosts in it, the ghosts of the enemies of that attacked person who took control over that dog and make that physical dog fight or hurt that human. I am always sorry to hear that anytime, because I know it's not true that the dog is the criminal. No. Oh, God, this word I can explain forever, but who will listen to me anyway? How many? That pains my heart so much. I sometimes think I have wasted my youth, wasted my time for not much result. When I was younger, I thought I could save the world. Well, I don't know if I can think like that anymore. In some moments, yes, but now I'm too busy to even think. I just try to do my best every second of my life, whatever's left of my life. In a Buddhist sutra, the Lotus Sutra, in one chapter, the Buddha mentioned a story of a very wealthy, loving, caring father who gives everything to his children so they can live in comfort, in luxury. And they had absolutely everything they needed or wanted. But then one day, the children wandered into a kind of palace, ruin, and they were playing in there. And the father saw it was burning, and he was so scared, so afraid for the children, because the children did not know that there were also numerous demons, devils inside the palace who were going to harm them at any time. So he had to try so hard to get them out by different means. But the children were so engrossed in playing and running around in that big burning palace and did not really try to understand what the father was telling them. And that is similar to this world right now, or to any time this world has been like that. Many masters came and went because they were worried. They were feeling so compassionate, so merciful toward the humans and all beings who are suffering in this ruined palace of this planet. But their time was also limited. So when they had to leave, they had to leave. No matter how much they love humans and all beings on this planet, when the time had come, they had to leave. Because the makeup of the physical body is not to last forever, not like in heavens. So please consider that. Do not linger too long in this world with all kinds of temptations that will drag you down to hell or lower existence forever. Okay, there's another thing I want to tell you in case I will not be successful in rescuing the planet with beings on it. Then many of you who don't remember God, who don't remember the Master's teaching, and who are busy yourself to the last second of your life for just physical enjoyment, pleasure, success and failure, might go to hell. Or certainly will. So now, that's another thing I want to tell you. In that case, if you have to go to hell, I don't know when you can come out. This time it takes longer time for all the judgments to be regulated. So in case you go to hell, you must remember well that you will not die in hell or anywhere. Your soul is eternal. And God, of course, eternally loves you. Even if you have to go through a cleansing period here on earth or in hell, remember your soul will never die. Just remember that. And pray with whatever might you have. You will not die in hell with all that suffering, relentless suffering measured upon you. You will not die. Just remember that. There will be a time when you get out of there. And if you get out of there, please remember God. Pray for better understanding. If even you can remember God in hell, just pray, please. Pray to God to send help, to send rescue to you, to liberate you from hell. And in this lifetime already, pray for liberation. Pray for God's blessing, mercy, and forgiveness. Pray to God to sustain you in your strength so that you remember God. And pray sincerely. Pray every day. Remember, pray every day. Save some time when you wake up, when you work, when you walk, when you eat, when you make love, when you Remember at any time when you have a second of free time, pray to God, so that you will be maybe spared from hell. And pray all the time. Pray in hell if you can, so that you can be helped and liberated. There are always angels in this world, in hell, and also in the next. They can listen to you. If you pray, they will help you. The astral beings in the benevolent buffer zone will hear you and will come and rescue you. Just pray anytime, please pray. And pray for your dead ones and pray for your loved ones as well. Well, at least if you don't have anyone you love, pray for yourself. That's all I can tell you now. May God be merciful upon all of you. Amen. I'm still trying, but I'm not sure anymore. May you be rescued by any possible saints and sages on this planet. You need them. You need their physical help and blessing. May God be merciful to all of us. Amen.
Russia, go home.
There are multiple hadiths that refer to not separating mother and young, not caging birds, not stealing milk from a calf, which are all common practices in the animal agriculture industry. Ellie Atei Bennett, vegan.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
So that's the only way we can finish our job satisfactorily, be it successful or a failure. You just try your best, because success doesn't always depend on your power of the brain, the mind, or your hands. It depends on many other factors, including the past karma, the present karma, and of course your willpower, your sincerity, and the urgency of that job, which demands your utmost attention or just halfway. Nevertheless, whatever job is assigned to you, you just do your best.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Papua New Guinea is one of them.
Papua New Guinea, Animal Act 1952. Anyone who inflicts cruelty to an animal person is guilty of an offense and shall pay a fine up to 200 kina or $60 or serve a jail term of up to 6 months.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses, no more hurting, no more murdering them to eat, to latas, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Příznění diváci, děkujeme vám za vaši společnost u dnešního dílu s názvem Z čeho je vytvořen tento svět? Druhá část ze 2 v pořadu Mezi mistryní a žáky. Zůstaňte prosím naladěni na Supreme Master Television pro další konstruktivní pořady. Kéž váš každodenní život navždy prostoupí boží láska.
Kindred viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled What's This World Made Of? Part 2 of 2 on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May God's love forever pervade your daily life.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.